pressure. I was fighting in California. I choked someone with that same prayer choke, so I was just trying to be patient, man. You know, it's surreal right now. It's crazy, but what a ride.
Can you even like prepare for something like that, or is that something that just has to, you know, it happened in the moment, you pounced on it, you just made sure to not let up on that squeeze?
No, I got a mean guillotine and I can choke anyone out in the world with it. So, I mean, normally guys in the practice room, they have to tap, but in a fight, if they're reluctant to tap, I mean, anytime someone taps, I basically could strangle them out unconscious. So.
Is that something that you thought about, like during camp, that you saw something in his game that maybe you figured he might be susceptible to something like that?
I seen it in the Barzola fight that he's susceptible to that guillotine, but I felt like he has a warrior spirit. Maga, you know, a true warrior code. So I knew I wasn't gonna get him unless I put him out. Like I knew I had to put him out. And you know, granted enough, you know, he showed his true heart, and I mean, he went unconscious.
Obviously, this is the biggest one of your career, I'm assuming. Would you feel that way?
Yeah, you know, the last one's your biggest one, so it's always your next one's your biggest. So
the next one gets really big now.
It's the same as this one, you know. Stotts and him, 2 rounds to 1. More rounds, he might beat Stotts. Now, you know what? I've been telling everyone all fucking weekend, I'm the favorite to win this tournament. Now what? You know, now we're gonna be talking. I'm the favorite. Wanna know why? You see those 2 guys in the finale? I could submit them too.
So how much confidence does that give you the next 3, 4, 5 months, however long it takes until you know what the date is for when you get back in there again, to feel like you can put either one of those guys out the same way you just put Megamed out?
Sabatello puts himself in that same position 100 times, I was telling everyone. So, you know, I was already confident against him, but seeing Maga and Stotts fight and how close it was, and then my performance I put on, you know, I felt like I won that first round, hands down. I cut him in the eye, I hurt him a couple times, and then I put him away on the ground. So, much respect to the Tiger, man. You know, I said it. The only way you can take that guy is if you take him out. So, you know, I'm happy to do so.
So, Patchy, were you at all concerned that you might have also burned yourself out had he gotten out of that?
No, I would have stayed on top there. That's why I was in the choke so long. I wasn't trying to squeeze my arms at 100. I was trying to leave like 30, 40. Me and my coach talk like, it's a slow, steady, progressive state to put someone out. I could squeeze that for like 20 more seconds, to be honest with you, if I had to. I was just trying to stay calm, stay patient, because I knew I had him and I didn't want to waste it.
Cool. And with you winning, does this prove that upstate New York is actually true New York? I mean, upstate New York really doesn't get, you know...
Yeah, I know. We don't get no respect, you know. Upstate New York, all we do is get hammered with snow. So it's all lake effect snow up there. But it ain't true New York. I'd hate to take it away from, you know, the real New York. But, you know, let's go Buffalo Bills. You know, that's what I got to say about that.
Thank you.
Hey, Patty, congratulations. The thing you said this week is that you're the hybrid, that your wrestling is so different. It's really submission, grappling more than just wrestling. You're going to face Stotts or Sabatello. Both guys are known for their wrestling. Do you think what you did tonight might actually make them change their game and they're not going to try to take you down?
Well, they weren't trying to do that anyways. If you watch me, that's my 12th submission. I mean, just because I submitted Maga, I was seconds removed from submitting Juan Archuleta, and I would be 18-0 up here. People would still be talking, we shouldn't take him down. You have one little hiccup and people, you know, I needed that experience to get me here. Now, if I was on level 5 before, I'm on level 50 now. I'm way better, I'm way progressed, and I've learned a lot more, you know? So, these guys don't have to worry about what I did tonight. They gotta worry about how much better I'm gonna get until the next fight. Because I'm going back in the gym, me and my team are getting together, and we have a big fucking prize to win right now. Big prize, and it comes with the world title. You know what I just did? I earned my shot at the world title. I earned it again. It's my second time coming around, and I'm not gonna waste it.
Obviously, you already told us that you think Stotts is going to beat Sabatello. That said, you know, you were pretty fired up talking about Sabatello. Does that make you want him to win so you kind of, you know, take care of business?
Sabatello sucks.
Sergio Pettis is up here. Obviously, if you win this tournament, you'll eventually face him. He actually mentioned that you guys trained before, and he was very like.
Yeah, me and Sergio we trained before. I got nothing but respect and love for Sergio.
Yeah.
I seen his fiance out there. I know they're here. You you know, I'm hoping they have a good night. I wish them really, you know, full recovery. My girl went through ACL surgery herself. She's making her recovery right now. It's a tough, real tough injury, and I got nothing but respect and empathy for anyone that goes through that type of injury. So I hope, you know, things go well. I make it to, you know, win this tournament. And me and Sergio can meet in the middle and, you know, fight for that undisputed one day.
Yeah, and he said pretty much similar things about you. He was very respectful. My last question. The best bantamweight in the UFC is Aljamain Sterling. I think you made a statement tonight that you're the best. You guys kind of have very similar, long, lengthy guys who you have a wrestling background, but it's a lot about the submission.
Yeah, Aljo's good too, man. I trained with him at Couture's, nothing but respect. Him, we train with Marab too. He's like top 3 in the world as well. Nothing but respect for those guys. You know, I'm glad they're in the UFC. I'm over here. We don't have to do no cross bullshit. You know, we could train together, keep leveling up, and you know, when you're fighting, you gotta believe you're the best in the world, especially if you're fighting against someone like the guy that I just fought, Magomedov. So if you don't think that when you walk to that cage, go get a fucking different job.
Do you think that, based that you guys have such a similar style, that hybrid wrestling you talk about, do you think that's kind of be a pattern going future? Like in MMA, we constantly see new wrinkles. Like
new wrinkles. I feel like a lot of people don't have to shoot to the legs in MMA to take people down. They can body lock. Whereas you guys seen tonight from me, I didn't even need a takedown to get to the top position at all. I used my submission threats to get to the top and then eventually put him to sleep.
Congrats on the win, Patchy.
Thank you.
One question for me. When you win this tournament, what are you going to do with all that money?
Invest it. I'm going to save it. I'm going to take care of my family. I'm going to do the things that I need to do, the correct things.
What's up, Patchy? You're 1 round away from being 17-0. You just made quick work of a guy that had never been finished before. I'm always asking you to talk about Kobe, talk about Don, all these guys, Superfly, but how proud are you of yourself in this moment right now tonight?
You know, Dylan, I don't even know right now, man. Me and you, we got to get on an interview like next week. We got to let this shit all sink in, bro. We got to do like a 10, 20-minute interview, you know, we'll do a recap or something. Hasn't totally sunk in. It's so surreal to me right now. I'm sure in the next half hour, it'll bring tears to my eyes, bro. You know what I mean? When I come back with my team, it's just such hard work that we put into this, and, you know, I'm just amazed, man.
Let's do that interview. And after that first round, you had a very deep guillotine, it seemed like, on Magomed. What is your coach, Harry St. Ledger, saying to you going into that second round?
Chill, man. You know, that first one, I didn't want to totally go for it because my leg was caught underneath. Remember we talked? Outside foot on the top. It wasn't out, so like I was just chilling, making sure I didn't end up on bottom. I didn't think I'd finish him in the first round with it, to be honest with you. I didn't even think I was close. The main thing was not to burn myself out. But I felt very good in stand-up. Like, you know, I didn't think he could touch me. Like, when I'm able to hit hard and we're out there, it's way different than in the gym, man. I could hurt you, you know what I mean? So I got good boxing, I got good kicks, and I got good, my eyesight's pretty good.
You're going straight to the celebration, you're going to watch this next fight unfold, the other half of the final.
Shit, we'll see, I don't know yet.
Thank you, man.
Thank you, bro.